حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
all these things. And if you don't remember, what will you do then? You will be singing. What will you be singing? हवा में उड़ता जाए मेरा फ़ियल और मेरा फ़ाइल हो जी. All these will fly over you. Huh? The file will fly, the फ़ियल will fly. Okay? Ready? हवा में उड़ता जाए मेरा फ़ियल और मेरा फ़ाइल हो जी. इधर उधर लहराए मेरा मुदाफ इलैही. इधर उधर लहराए मेरा मुदाफ और मुदाफ इलैही हो जी. This you will be singing then. But we don't want you to sing this, brother. Inshallah. Jazakumullahu khair. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Harf jar? MashaAllah. Harf jar? Ism majrur, inshallah. We'll remember. Now, brothers and sisters, we are doing lesson number 19. Adarsu Ta'asiyah Ashara. Now, in this lesson, Dr. Sahib, Dr. Abdurrahim will introduce to us the numbers for the first time. But they will come in groups. In this lesson, we are only learning up to 10. Okay? And then in book 2, in the beginning, we will learn from 11 to 19. And then at the end of book 2, we have lesson number 24, I believe, in which all the numbers are given. But because numbers are something that one has to use it all the time to get familiar with it, So if you do not get it right away, don't worry. Just don't worry. It will come to you slowly. We are here from different countries. This is very funny. We are here from different countries. We speak so many languages. Even I can speak Gujarati, Kutchi, and Urdu little, and English, of course. We all went to school. So sometimes I can speak to someone in Gujarati. And especially people from South Africa, they can speak both Gujarati and Kutchi. And even from East Africa, they can speak those two languages because they went from India, from these provinces, to settle in Africa. So I have this brother, a very wonderful brother. He speaks to me in Gujarati. But when I count in Gujarati, he said, don't count, because I don't understand numbers in Gujarati. No, he speaks Gujarati, but when it comes to numbers, he's totally lost. So then, I then start counting in English. So I was, thinking about this. I said, he can speak the language, but he cannot count in the language. That's very strange, But I guess it's a practice. If we don't have enough practice, sometimes we don't understand the counting. So here also, brothers and sisters, we are learning the counting. Inshallah, you will understand. But if you sometimes are slow in understanding this concept, it shouldn't worry you. By reading more often, whole thing will, inshallah, come to you. And if you happen to go to Middle East, brothers and sisters, and if you will hear it around you, you will pick it up very fast, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, I have divided the numbers in these groups, for us to understand. Group number 1 is 1 and 2. I have put them in a separate group because the numbers behave differently in 1 and 2. Then 3 to 10, this is another group. And then 11 to 19, which we will study in book 2, in the early part of book 2. And then from 20 to 99, that's another group. And then from 100 and up, that is a separate group. So there are minor changes taking place when we start counting from 3 to 10, from 11 to 19, from 20 to 99, there are some changes taking place, from 100 and up. And we will note them, we will observe them, inshallah. What about 1 and 2? But these two numbers are always adjectives. They are not. Always not. That is why I wrote them in red. Kalamun wahidun. One pen. So here, kalamun is man'ut and wahidun is the not. The same way, kalamani, ithnani, 2 pens. But remember, brothers and sisters, ithnani, that Hamza is Hamzatul Wasal. We have to remember that. So you will say kalaman ithnani, kalaman ithnani. But for emphasis, sometimes we say kalamani, then you pause and you say ithnani. It's okay, brothers and sisters. Sometimes you will only say kalamani, and that gives you the idea of 2. But in order to emphasize more, then we say ithnani. But if you did not use ithnani, still the kalamani conveys the idea that it is 2. Okay, brother? And then we come to number 3 to 10. This is the main part of our study. Because here, the numbers undergo major change, brother and sister. In English also, you will say 3 pens, 4 books, 5 chairs. You are using plural. Remember, 3 pens, 4 books. Still, the books and pens and chairs and students, we are using them as a plural. Same thing comes here. Okay? But if you see the construction of the sentence, if you see it, okay, we observe that this construction looks very familiar. Huh? This construction looks like it is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. And that is correct. The construction is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Because I can see kasra, which means mudaf ilayhi is majroor, and it is majroor. Mudaf ilayhi is always majroor, and it is majroor. And we have here salasatu. Are you with me? Salasatu. There is no al. There is no tanween, because mudaf does not have al and tanween. Okay? And then we have single dhamma. Now this single dhamma can be single fatah, and it can be single kasra, depending on the use of the noun in the sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, salasatu kutubin. What do you say? Salasatu kutubin. Literally, if I translate, 3 of books. See, I am using of just to emphasize mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Then I say 4 of pens. 4 of pens. Mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Huh? And I say 5 of students. But we don't use of. We say 3 books, 4 pens, 5 students. But the construction is of mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Sahi? Now, what would you call this? The mudaf? It's called al-adadu, because it is the number. Huh? Okay, and then what is the mudaf ilayhi? It's a noun. Huh? And what is it called? Ma'dud. Are you with me? Ma'dud. It is called ma'dud. Ma'dud. It is called ma'dud. Huh? Means things counted. Huh? Okay? And even if you say 3 books, 3 is the number, and books is the noun which is being counted. 3 books is the thing which is being counted. If I say 4 pens, the pens is what we are counting. Thing which is being counted. Okay. So we will remember this part, adad and ma'dud. Huh? Adad is number, ma'dud is the thing counted. Huh? Because this will help us later on in understanding a little bit deeper, inshallah. So this is it, brother. Okay. From 3 to 10, it is in the construction of mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. The number is mudaf, and the thing counted is mudaf ilayhi. But thing counted comes in plural. It comes in plural. As you can see, kutubin, aklamin, tullabin, these are all plurals. Now, very important thing to note is that when the thing counted is muzakkar, the number gets ta marbuta, becomes feminine. Are you with me? Do you see? When the thing counted is muzakkar, then the number got ta marbuta. It became muannas. So this is what we have to keep it in mind. Whenever the thing counted will be muzakkar, the number will change into muannas. And it will be vice versa. If the thing counted is muannas, the number will become muzakkar. Just to give you an example, that is coming in the next lesson. We say khamsatu tullabin. Now I want to count female students. So what is the plural of female students? Talibatun. What is it? Talibatun. But I will make it mudaf ilayhi. It will become talibatin. Mudaf ilayhi. Okay? So I will write down here. Khamsu talibatin. Here I had khamsatu. And here khamsu. Why? Because the ma'dud is mu'annas. So the number will become muzakkar. Are you with me? In the beginning, it may seem like a little complicated, but we get used to it, inshallah. Are you with me, Sister Salma? So, see, again, I admire Dr. Abdurrahim, because in this lesson, it's only muzakkar. If the both were mixed together, then the lesson can become very difficult to absorb. So, like lesson number 19 is all muzakkar. Lesson number 20, muannas will come. So, inshallah, we will get a good practice. And inshallah, brother, on Thursday we will finish book 1. We'll finish. And next Monday, we will start book 2, inshallah. Okay? Now, in order to count 1 to 10, we have these numbers to bear in mind. And as you can see, the numbers are in muannas, especially from 3 to 10. Well, why in muannas? Because we are assuming the thing counted is muzakkar. What is it? We are assuming the thing which are going to count is muzakkar. So that is why it is muannas. And because there is no mudaf ilayhi, so we bring tanween. Had it been mudaf ilayhi, there would not be any tanween. But now it comes as a number only on its own, so we can give tanween. So that is why you have salasatun. But in pronunciation we will say salasa. Salasa. Arba'a. Okay? So let us count 3 times this, brothers and sisters. Ready? Wahid, you will say wahid. Isnani. Salasa. Arba'a. Khamsa. Sitta. Sab'a. Samaniya. Tis'a. Ashara. Now together, inshallah, we'll say. We will practice for the next 2-3 days. We'll keep this on the side, and just like our normal drill, we will practice this. Ready, brothers and sisters? Wahid, Ithnani, Thalasa, Arba'a, Khamsa, Sitta, Sab'a, Thamaniya, Tis'a, Ashara. Okay? One more time. Wahid, Ithnani, Thalasa, Arba'a, Khamsa, Sitta, Sab'a, Thamaniya, Tis'a, Ashara. Got the idea, brother and sister? Inshallah. Okay. Now, if I were to count from 3 to 10, only books, how will I do, brother and sister? Let's count. Salasatu kutubin, arba'atu kutubin, khamsatu kutubin, sittatu kutubin, sab'atu kutubin, thamaniyatu kutubin, tis'atu kutubin, asharatu kutubin. Got the idea? Let's count pens now. Let's start from number 1, brothers and sisters. Ready? Kalamun wahidun, kalamani ithnani, salasatu aklamin, arba'atu aklamin, khamsatu aklamin, sittatu aklamin, Sab'atu aklamin. Thamaniyatu aklamin. Tis'atu aklamin. Asharatu aklamin. Now we count students, but from one. Talibun wahidun. Talibani ithnani. Thalathatu tullabin. Arba'atu tullabin. Khamsatu tullabin. Sittatu tullabin. Sab'atu tullabin. Thamaniyatu tullabin. Tis'atu tullabin. Asharatu tullabin. Got the idea? Inshallah? Huh? Okay, very good, brothers and sisters. Now we go to our main lesson. Al-Mudiru. Kam taliban jadidan fi faslika ya shaykhu. Brother, what is taliban? Tamiz. MashaAllah, we'll remember. Huh? Always singular. Mansub. Indefinite. That is our tamiz. What is jadidan? Naat. So how will you translate this? How many new students in your class? O Shaykh. O Shaykh. How many students are there in your class? We will say how many students are there in your class. Okay? What is the answer? Fihi. Huh? Fihi. What is fihi, brothers and sisters? Jar majrur. So Shibu Jumla came in the beginning as a khabar. Okay, brother, if I got my khabar, then where is the mubtada? Asharatu only. Huh? Asharatu is your mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf. And then tullabin mudaf ilayhi. And do you see jududin? It matches tullabin in number and in gender and in construction of indefinite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So jududin is the naat. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Mudir says, min aynahum. Min aynahum. Where are they from? Akulluhum min baladin wahidin. If I remove brothers and sisters from there, then the sentence is kulluhum min baladin wahidin. So what is kullu? Kul mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf. And hum mudaf ilayh. Kullu will most of the time come as a mudaf. Huh? Remember? Allahu ala kulli shay'in. Huh? Kulli shay'in. Okay? Qadirun. Okay? So kulluhum is your mubtada, wa huwa mudaf, and hum mudaf ilayhi. Min harjar baladin ism majrur. Char majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. And what is wahidin? Naat. See? Huh? Baladun wahidun. Baladin wahidin. Huh? Naat has to follow the manut. Okay? MashaAllah. La. Hum min biladin mukhtalifatin. Brothers and sisters, what is hum? Mubtada. And where is our khabar? Min biladin. Jar majrur, shibu jumla khabar. Din mukhtalifatin. See? Naat manut. Minhum. Now, brothers and sisters, this is your jar majrur, shibu jumla khabar. Minhum. Salasatu is your mubtada. Are you with me? Salasatu tullabin. So look at now the beauty of Dr. Abdul Rahim's explanation. He will bring all these numbers in front of us. Salasatu tullabin. So he is making us count now. 3 students, Milas Filippini, from Philippines. وأربعة طلاب. See? ثلاثة طلاب. Now أربعة طلاب. من اليابان. Are you with me? وطالبان. No, he did not say talibani ithnani, because talibani conveys the meaning of two, so it is not necessary to use ithnani. And if you use ithnani, then it is for emphasis. But it is coming as a naat then. But talibani min as-Sini, and two students from China. But talibun wahidun, not manut, talibun wahidun min Malaysia. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Huh? Alhamdulillah. Afi faslika tullabun min America. Are there in your classroom students from America? Naam. فيه جار مجرور شبه جملة خبر سبعة مبتدا مضاف and then طلاب مضاف إليه من America, of course جار مجرور. So سبعة طلاب من America, there are 9 students from America. أهم جدد, are they new? La hum Kudama. So Kudama is a plural of Kadimun. Kadimun, plural is Kudama. Okay, MashaAllah. Kam Taliban, Taliban, brother and sister, Tamiz. Huh? Because I am going to repeat this and you will, inshallah, become expert. Kam Taliban fihi, in the classroom, min Urubba, from Europe. فيه 5 طلاب من إنجلترا, from England. وثمانية طلاب. Now you see, فيه came, brothers and sisters. So where is our mubtada? 5. وهو مضاف, and then مضاف إليه. Then ataf came. So what is ثمانية? Mawtufun ala khamsatu. So everything will be mawtufun ala khamsatu. Wa ataf came sittatu mawtufun ala khamsa. Tullabin, okay, min Faransa. Wa tis'atu tullabin min Yugoslavia. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Al-Mudir. Shukran. Ya Shaykhu. Shukran. What is Shukran, brother and sister? It is mansoob. Why it is mansoob? Because it is maf'ulun mutlaqun. Maf'ulun mutlaqun. I am only writing, not explaining you. Every time maf'ulun mutlaq will come, I will write. So that you know there is something called maf'ulun mutlaq. What is it? We will study, inshallah. Just write it down, brother. I have observed, brothers and sisters, that many students, can identify it is maf'ulun mutlaq. The only thing is that why, how, we don't know yet, but we will study. So if you say Jaidan, Aidan, Jaidan can be not, but Aidan, Aidan, you say all the time Aidan, also, this is also maf'ulun mutlaq. Jaidan can come as a not. Okay. And also there is something else, brothers and sisters. If you say shukran, your answer is afwan. So afwan is also maf'ulun mutlaq. Then we will study. What is the English of maf'ulun mutlaq? absolute object. Absolute object. We are not studying it. Just, I want you to make a note of it so that later on, inshallah, when we come to study it, it will become easy, inshallah. So, you got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now we come to next page, 106. Ikra waqtu. Now this we understood, brother. Salasatu, what is salasatu? Al-adadu. It is the number. And it is mudaf. And what is tulabin? Al-ma'dud. The thing counted. And it is jama. And it is mudaf ilayhi. And it is plural. Then if the ma'dud is muzakkar, the adad becomes muannas. We have to remember, brother. Ready? Salasatu tullabin, arba'atu tullabin, khamsatu tullabin, sittatu tullabin, sab'atu tullabin, thamaniyatu tullabin, tis'atu tullabin, ashratu tullabin. MashaAllah. Now, brothers and sisters, we read Ikra Waktub. If you have old book, there are no vowel signs. If you have new books, the vowel signs are there. Okay, but new books are meant for school children because they have so much to study, English, history, science, math and everything. So this time the books were specially formulated for them with vowel signs and pictures and everything. If you are comfortable with that new book, you can use the new book too, brothers and sisters. Ikra waqtu. What is the first word, brother? Indi. What is indi? Zarf and mudaf ilayh. So it cannot be mubtada. I don't see any verb, so it is jumla ismiya. Okay. So where is our mubtada? Khamsa, tu. Khamsa, tu. And then kutubin. Wa thalathatu. Akla min. Got the idea? How will you translate? I have 5 books and 3 pens. Okay. So khamsatu is your mubtada wa huwa mudaf, and kutubin mudaf ilayhi, and then ataf came, and what is salasatu? Ma'tufun ala khamsatu. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. Now here again, brother, you should be ready. Khabar, in our simplest way, we said, comes in 5 kinds. What is the first kind? It is mufrad, one word. When it is one word, it is always marfu. Then it can come as a jar majrur shibu jumla. Then it can come as a zarf plus mudaf ilayhi. When you say zarf, it is a shibu jumla again. Zarf is a shibu jumla. And then we can say it can come as a jumla failure. It can come as a jumla failure. Muhammadun zahaba ila al-masjid. Aminatu zahabat ila al-masjid. Are you with me? So then Muhammad will become our mubtada, and zahaba ila al-masjid, jumla failure, came as a khabar. Now, I'm not writing on board because we have done it so many times. So then, jumla failure will have fi'l and fa'il, but the whole jumla will come as a khabar. And then we studied that a whole jumla ismiya can also come as a khabar. So, this is something most of the students always found little difficult to digest. But we will try and inshallah simplify it even further. So here is a sentence, brother. Khalidun. Are you with me? Put a line after it. And forget it. Forget it now. There is no such thing as Khalidun. Forget it. Okay. Now what is the sentence? Lahu sittatu abna'in. So what is lahu? Jar majroor shibbu jumla khabar. Okay. So where is mubtada? Sittatu. Wa huwa mudaf. And then abna'in. Abna'in. Tanween proper. That is your mudaf ilayhi. So what is the sentence this saying? Lahu sittatu abna'in. How will you translate, Sister Salma? Lahu has 6 children. Got the idea? Is it a complete sentence? Now let us call back Khalid. Bring the Khalid back. So what are we saying? Khalid, mubtada. What is the news? He has 6 children. So he has 6 children is a complete sentence, came as a khabar for Khalid. Got the idea? Is it clear, brothers and sisters? This is the most simple way of, understanding and explaining. So whenever Jumla Ismiya will come as a khabar, brothers and sisters, I will ask you to circle it with pencil. The whole Jumla, you should circle it with pencil. And Khalid, leave him alone with a line, separate him. So you see Khalid, mubtada, leave it aside. Okay. Now we have a Jumla. What is that Jumla? Lahu sittatu abna'in. Here is mubtada and khabar in the sentence. Sahih? Now, this sentence is connected to something, and that is Khalid, and that is our mubtada. So this sentence now is our Jumla Ismiya coming as a khabar. Is it clear, inshallah? It will become, whenever there are sentences, we will point it out, inshallah. And then we are going to bring sentences from Quran to show you, inshallah. Kam akhan laka ya Amina. Now remember, if you are asked laka, your answer will be li. Indaka, your answer will be indi. This is also easy, inshallah. Kam akhan laka ya Amina. What is our answer? Li. What is li? Jar, majroor, shibbu, jumla, khabar. Where is our mubtada? Arba'atu. Wa huwa mudaf. And ikhwa, 10. 10. Dundan, din, 10. Which is majroor. Okay. Mudaf ilayhi. Fil usbu'i, in the week. So what is fi? Harf jar, usbu'i, ism majroor. So it is jar majroor, shubu jumla, khabar. Fil usbu'i, sab'atu ayyamin. Sab'atu ayyamin. There are 7 days. Sab'atu is your mubtada wa huwa mudaf, and ayyamin is your mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brother. Kam riyalan indaka al-ana ya Ammar. How many riyals do you have now? What is the answer? Indi. So what is indi? Inda is your zarf. And then ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? See, indi is zarf. Shibu jumla khabar. Indi, zarf. Shibu jumla khabar. Okay? And then do not say mudaf. When the zarf is there, please don't say mudaf. But the noun which is following zarf is mudaf ilayhi. Sahih? What is al-ana badasan? What is al-ana? Also zarf. Zarfu zaman. Adverb of time. What was indi? The adverb of place, makan. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Indi alana samaniyatu riyalatin. Okay, so here Yes, brother Abdul Salam.
If it's zarf,
Al-an. Yes.
Can it be samaniyati?
No. There are certain zarf like al-ana and amsi and huna, hunaka, they will not have mudaf ilayhi.
Okay.
If there is a mudaf ilayhi, then only, we'll say mudaf ilayhi after zarf. Not a general rule, brother. But most of the time you will see. Okay, brother? We go to the next sentence. في هذا الحي في هذا الحي. Hayy is your neighborhood. Okay? Or sabab. What is fi? هذا هذا اسم مجرور. اسم إشارة. اسم مجرور. It is ism majroor. Hadha here is majroor because of fi. We know hadha is mabni, doesn't have different vowel signs, but when fi came, now hadha is majroor. Why? Fi came. Harf jar, ism majroor. Okay. And then what is al-hayyi? Badal. Al-badal, al-hayyi. Very good. Where is our, no, this is fi hadha is jar majroor shibu jumla khabar. Right. And what is tis'atu's, Sister Hafsa? Mubtada. It is, what is it? Mubtada. Wahuwa mudaf. And then buyutin mudaf ilayhi. And then what is jadidatin? Naat. Why jadidatin, brother? Buyut is a jama and jadidatin is singular. Why? And it is muannas. What is happening here? Kullu jama muannas. We treat all those plurals which are most of the time of things and which are most of the time broken. Broken plurals, they are treated as a singular feminine. That is why the naat came as a jadidatin. In other words, we considered buyutin as a plural. It is plural, but we considered it as a muannas singular. Are you with me? You didn't get it? What is buyutin? Plural. Okay? But then this is a plural of ghair aqil. And also it is broken. Okay? So what do we do in Arabic? We consider that plural to be a singular muannas. What do we consider? What is our magic sentence? Kullu jama'in muannas. All jamas are muannas. So if that buyutin we treat it as muannas, so the naat has to be muannas. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Did you get it? Inshallah. We will repeat and watch for it. When you see a plural and then followed by a naat which is singular and it is muannas, we watch for it to understand the treatment of the plurals in Arabic language, brothers and sisters. Li hadhihi sayarati. Li hadhihi sayarati. What is li? And what is hazihi? Ism majroor. Jar majroor, shibu jumla khabar. And what is sayarati? Badal, masha'Allah. Arba'atu, Sister Abir, arba'atu. What is arba'atu? Mubtada. Wahuwa mudaf. And then abwabin mudaf ilayhi. Very good. Kam samanu hazal kitabi. Come, yes, Sister Nusrat? Yeah, come, after come, we need a noun, mansub, which is tamiz, remember? It is mahzuf here. So if you are in Saudi Arabia, it would mean, come riyalan thamanu hazal kitabi. If you are in Canada, then it will mean, come dolaran. But then, in this case, it was dropped. So it is there, but it is dropped, mahzuf. Remember, many times things will be mahzuf, they will be dropped. So here, our tamiz is dropped because it is understood. If you are in Canada, when you go to a store, of course you are always asking the price in dollars. You are not asking it in riyals. So come samanu hazal kitabi. So normally we do not want to analyze. But for the sake of teasing you, what did I say? For the sake of teasing you, I want to know what is samanu. It is mudaf. Okay, are you with me? What is samanu? Where is mudaf ilayhi? Haza. So if it is haza is mudaf ilayhi, it's majroor. And that is why the badal is majroor. Majroor. See, come, leave it aside, come. Samanu hazal kitabi. Why kitabi? Because haza is mudaf ilayhi majroor. The badal became majroor. Got the idea, Sister Salma? Haza is majroor here because it is mudaf ilayhi of the samanu. And it is majroor. So then the badal came, it has to be majroor. Brother Muhammad, you got the idea, brother? Inshallah. For samanuhu, brother and sister? Samanuhu. What is mudaf ilayhi? So where is mubtada, Sister Naima? Where is mubtada? Samanuhu. Samanu is your mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf and hu mudaf. Oh, where is our khabar? Sister Fatima, where is our khabar? Khabar is sab'atu. Where is your khabar? Sab'atu. Sister Naima, you got it? The price of it is sab'atu, which is your khabar, wa huwa mudaf, and then riyalatin mudaf ilayhi, and then ataf came, and then it came nisfun. What is this nisfun? Ma'tufun ala sab'atu. And because, why it is fun? Why it is fun? Because there is no mudaf ilayhi. What is it? It came on its own without mudaf ilayhi, so then we have to have a tanween there. Are you with me? Nisfun. Separate. No mudaf ilayhi, so tanween came. Yeah, tanween came. Okay, brother and sister. Fi hadhal fasli, fi haza, jar majrur, fasli. What is fasli, Sister Sumayya? Badal, mashallah, mashallah. May Allah increase you all in knowledge. It's my prayer. May Allah bless us with the knowledge of the language of the Quran, so that we can come closer to Quran, inshallah. All of us, including myself, brother, we all need Allah's mercy and blessing to understand the Quran and the language in which it was revealed. So here we are, brothers and sisters. Fi hadha al-fasli, fi hadha jar majrur shubu jumla khabar. Okay, brothers and sisters. Where is mubtada, Sister Sumayya? Where is mubtada? Asharatu. Wa huwa mudaf. And where is mudaf ilayhi? Tullabin. Okay. And what is Qudama doing here? Qudama, what is Qudama? Tullabin, Qudama. How will you translate it in English? Old students. So what is old students? Not. So Qudama is not. But because, brothers and sisters, Qudama ended with alif maksura. Qudama. So the vowel sign din does not appear. Again, these nouns, brothers and sisters, we will study later on in the book. Just like Salma. How do you like Salma? At the end there is a alif maksura. Which is actually ya, but it is alif maksura. Now when you have Salma, okay brother, if it is marfu, it is Salma. If it is mansub, it is Salma. If it is majroor, it is Salma. The vowel signs we are going to learn about it, how to identify their vowel signs. But we will say that Salma, if it comes after harf jar, then it is majroor. So similarly here, Tulabin has come, which is a man'ut. So the naat will be also majroor. So Qudama is majroor, but it is a naat. Sahih, brothers and sisters? Wa arba'atu waw, and then arba'atu ma'tufun ala asharatu. Sahih? Huh? And then what is Tullabin? Mudaf ilayhi. And what will be the next? Judu then. Write down Judu then. Huh? Okay? And write down Qudama as a naat. Huh? Make some kind of a note for Qudama as a naat, brothers and sisters. Very good. Kam kamisan. Now kamisan came. Huh? Kam kamisan. Now the kamisan came. Huh? As a tamiz. Kam kamisan indaka ya Ibrahimu. Huh? How many shirts do you have? Indi, inda, zarf. Shubu jumla, khabar. Ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Okay? And then, samaniyatu, mubtada. Huh? Wa huwa mudaf, and kumsa, nin. Kumsa, nin. Mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Sister Arifa, Indi Rialani. Tough question for you. What is Indi? Inda is sarf, and then Shibu Jumla Khabar. What is Ya Mutakalim? Mudaf ilayhi. Where is our Mubtada? No, Rialani. See, I told you it's a tough question. What is Mubtada? Rialani. But brother, Mubtada has to be marfu. Is Rialani marfu? Yes, it is marfu. What is the sign of its being marfu? Alif. Remember this. That's why I said it's a tough question. I thought it was the easiest question, but if you sometimes do not pay attention, then you will skip Rialani, which is actually Mubtada. Waw is ataf. And what is khamsatu? Ma'tufun ala Rialani, brother. Huh? And they don't look alike. But we know they are both marfu. Huh? Khamsatu is marfu with Dhamma, and Rialani marfu with Alif. Alif Muthanna. Okay, brothers and sisters? Kurushin. This is your mudaf ilayhi. Huh? What is kurush? It's like our small change, dimes, quarters, nickels, So this is kirshun and kurushun. Fi hadhil hafilati, Sister Nasreen, fi hadhil hafilati, fi harfshar, hadhihi ism majroor, char majroor, shubu jumla khabar. And what is al-hafilati? Badal, mashallah, badal. Huh? Okay, where is our khabar? I beg your pardon, we got our khabar. Where is our mubtada? Asharatu wa huwa mudaf, and rukkabin, passengers. Rakibun, singular, and rukkab is plural, passengers. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. How will you translate? Sister Nasreen, how will you translate the sentence? Fi hadhil haflati asharatu rukabin. Bus. Passenger. MashaAllah. 10 riders. In this third question, brother, we have to give answers to the following questions using the mentioned numbers between brackets. Kausaini. Brother, let me also give you a little hint. Baina. Write down Baina properly, brother. Baina. Okay, what is baina, brothers and sisters? It says zarf. So what will happen to the noun after zarf? Mudaf ilayh. So what is this? Qawsaini. What is qawsaini? Mudaf ilayh. What is qawsaini? I just want to teach you, brothers, sisters. Watch me carefully. Kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini. Okay? If I say baina kitabaini, between two books. So what is this baina? Qawsaini. So what is qawsaini? Dual. Two brackets. Are you with me? Remove baini. What will happen now? What will happen to the noun? Qawsani. What will happen? Qawsani. Just want to draw your attention to the dual. So baina qawsaini. Of course, we have not studied, but I did hint you. So counting on that hint, I wanted to test you. Okay, no problem, brothers and sisters. So the question is, Kam kitaban indaka indi. See, number 3, you will say Salasatu kutubin. Okay, Sister Manas, your question. Kam akhan laka ya Hamid. No, you are Hamid. No, now how will you answer? Li. No. Remember 5 here. What do you see in the bracket? Number 5. Do you see number 5? No. Yes. That was the first question. Yeah. So what is number 5? You have to use this number. Okay. You have to use. So what will you say? Li ikhwatin. Ikhwatin or ikhwanin. Ikhwatin or ikhwanin. Both will be correct. But let us use ikhwatin now. Because Dr. Sahib is using ikhwatin. Li, Brother Muhammad, li khamsatu ikhwatin. Means I have 5 brothers. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Very good. Nusrat, kam amman laki ya Layla. How many chachas you have? How many uncles you have? There are 4. Again. Amamin. Now we got to use plurals, and we have to remember our plurals. What is amamin? Amamin. Arba'atu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Sister Salva? Li arba'atu amamin. Now, in our initial stage of our learning, because the plurals are so many, and they may not come to our mind quickly. But don't worry. As you study, inshallah, you will understand it. Now, Brother Hassan? Ya Shaykhu. See, now see, here is Hamzatul Wasal. So how will you pronounce? Kamibnan. 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 Laka ya Shaykhu. What will be your answer? Li. Abna'in. 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 It's not mamnu. It is not diptote. Abna'in. Okay, I will show you. How will you say? Sittatu abna'in. See, I wrote down. How did I write down Hamza? Hamzatul Qata. When you come to plural, Ibnu has a abna'un. Abna'un. It became abna'in. Huh? Is it clear? Have you got any difficulty here? What is the plural of ibnun? Abna'un. Huh? Now it is mudaf ilayhi. So what will you say? Abna'in. Huh? You will say abna'in. Just like tullabin, aklamin, kutubin. Fine, Brother Abdul Samad. Kam su'alan fi hadad. I wanted Abdul Samad to figure out. Darsi, because it is badal. And haza is majroor because of fi. But all these things, see, Arabic will force you to think. Huh? Arabic language is a great stimulus for your mind. It makes you think, you know. So, here is 8. So, what is the number 8 in Arabic? Samaniyatu. Now, do you know the plural of su'alun? As'ilatun. Huh? Look at the number 3. Ajib anil as'ilati. That is your plural. Are you with me? Plural. Su'alun as'ilatun. Okay, now I'm giving you something to think, brother. Su'alun as'ilatun. Jawabun ajwibatun. Matching, huh? Mithalun amsilatun. Huh? Okay? So inshallah, you will remember, huh? So su'alun is as'ilatun. So how will you say now, Brother Samad? No, samaniyatu. Huh? As'ilatin. Tin. Huh? Okay, brother and sister, I write again. Huh? Samaniyatu as'ilatin. Got the idea? As'ilatin. Sister Nasri, as'ilatin. Huh? As'ilatin. Right? On the top, number 3 question. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyati. Answer the following questions. Fine. Brother Saeed, Kam rakiban fil hafilati. Fiha tis'atu. First the number. Tis'atu rukabin. Huh? Remember tis'atu. We cannot say tis'atun. Huh? Because it is mudaf. Huh? How will you write down? Tis'atu rukabin. Got the idea? Inshallah. Okay, Brother Muhammad, it's your turn.
Kam riyalan fi jaybika.
MashaAllah. How much money you have? Let's go for lunch.
Fi jaybika.
Now it is you are answering. So,
In my pocket. See,
Ha.
fi jaybi.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Excellent. Fi jaybi, in my pocket.
Fi jaybi.
Asharatu.
Sabatu.
Okay. Sabatu.
Sabatu riyal.
Riyalatin. What will you say? Riyalun. What is the jama of riyalun? Riyalatun. So you say, I wanted to have more money in your pocket. Fi jaybi. Sab'atu riyalatin. Sab'atu riyalatin. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Very good. Now, Sister Salma. Kam samanu hazal kitab. First, she has to answer properly. Kam samanu hazal kitab. Be, mashallah, mashallah. Now see, come after come, nothing came. So what is missing here? Salma? After come, what comes? Tamiz. So tamiz is here, ma'zuf. What is it? What is the meaning of ma'zuf? Dropped. Not hidden. Dropped. Ma'zuf, it means drop. Hazaf ho gaya. In Urdu, it's very common, hazaf. Huh? Okay. Now, here it means kam riyalan, you can say, or dollar. Kam riyalan samanu hazal. No, but I'm saying to you, if you were to use your thing, then it will be kam riyalan samanu hazal kitabi. Or if you are in Canada, you will say kam dolaran samanu hazal kitabi. But because that riyalan or dolaran, the tamiz is ma'zuf. So you say kam samanu hazal kitabi, which is the common way of asking. How much is the price of this book? Okay? Tamanu means the price of this book. Okay? So what will you say? No, you will say samanuhu. Now, khalas, samanuhu, it is understood. The price of it is, then you don't have to say. Let me write it down. Because that way you will understand better. Okay. Watch this, brother. Samanuhu. Okay. Either I should write down samanuhu. Okay, brothers and sisters. Either I should write down samanuhu. What is who? Mudafili. I want to write down a proper noun. Samanu hazal kitabi. What will I say? I can say samanu sama, and then I can say samanu hazal kitabi, or I can say, what can I say, brothers and sisters? Samanul kitabi. Are you with me? How will you translate Samanul kitabi? Price of the book. Now I can say something else also. What is the translation? Price of this. So how many choices you have? Samanuhu, the price of it. Or you can say Samanu hazal kitabi, the price of this book. Or you can say Samanul kitabi, the price of the book. Or you can say Samanu haza, the price of this. You have choices. But the best answer for us will be Samanuhu. Samanuhu. So what is Samanuhu? What is Samanu? Mubtada. Are you with me? Wahuwa mudaf. And who? Mudaf ilayh. Now where is your khabar? We need our khabar. And it will be asharatu. What will be your khabar? Asharatu. Asharatu. And then mudaf ilayhi will come. Samanuhu, asharatu. Now you want to say riyalatin or dolaratin. Dolaratin it will be. Well, let's make it riyalatin. Let's think that we are a student in Madina University, okay, in Saudi Arabia. Okay. You have to always go back to the main lesson. And in this particular case, brother, our main lesson teaches us number. You should highlight the numbers in the main lesson. And watch the vowel signs. Watch the vowel signs. Brother, uktub al-adat min thalathi ila ashara, and waj'al kullan min al-kalimat al-atiyati ma'dudan, and make the following nouns, following words ma'dud. So we got to use 3 to 10. Now, brother, I was so, anxious to write everything. Whatever I came across, I thought I should write it. So in my exercise books, I wrote down from 3 to 10, and I counted everything. I counted everything. If you have time, you can do it. If you do not have enough time, then, brothers and sisters, then you can only say, Salasatu kutubin, arba'atu aklamin, khamsatu tujjarin, okay, sittatu rijalin, or sab'atu tullabin, and then samaniyatu riyalatin, and then tis'atu kurushin, and then again come back to salasatu ikhwatin, and then arba'atu abna'in. But that will be very easy, brother. That will be very easy. So that if you have time, even if you cannot write, we should say it, okay? We should say it. I think we will take a break in the next 15 minutes, 5 minutes rather, and then we will inshallah finish the next lesson also, okay? Brothers and sisters, quick, 3 to 10. See how many of us can do it, okay? We should be able to do it in 20 seconds each. Ready? Salasatu kutubin, arba'atu kutubin, khamsatu kutubin, sittatu kutubin, sab'atu kutubin, samaniyatu kutubin, tis'atu kutubin, asharatu kutubin, salasatu aklamin, arba'atu aklamin, khamsatu aklamin, sittatu aklamin, sab'atu aklamin, samaniyatu aklamin, tis'atu aklamin, asharatu aklamin, salasatu tujjarin, arba'atu tujjarin, khamsatu tujjarin, sittatu tujjarin, sab'atu tujjarin, samaniyatu tujjarin, tis'atu tujjarin, asharatu tujjarin, salasatu rijalin, arba'atu rijalin, khamsatu rijalin, sittatu rijalin, sab'atu rijalin, niyatu rijalin, tis'atu rijalin, asharatu rijalin, salasatu tullabin, arba'atu tullabin, khamsatu tullabin, sittatu tullabin, sab'atu tullabin, samani tullabin, tis'atu tullabin, asharatu tullabin, salasatu riyalatin, arba'atu riyalatin, khamsatu riyalatin, sittatu riyalatin, riyalatin, samaniyatu riyalatin, tis'atu riyalatin, asharatu riyalatin, salasatu kurushin, arba'atu kurushin, khamsatu kurushin, sittatu kurushin, sab'atu kurushin, samaniyatu kurushin, tis'atu kurushin, asharatu kurushin, salasatu ikhwatin, arba'atu ikhwatin, khamsatu ikhwatin, sittatu ikhwatin, sab'atu ikhwatin, ikhwatin, tis'atu ikhwatin, asharatu ikhwatin, salasatu abna'in, arba'atu abna'in, khamsatu abna'in, sittatu abna'in, sab'atu abna'in, samaniyatu abna'in, tis'atu abna'in, asharatu abna'in. MashaAllah. Now I think, need jalebis and pakoras also. We worked so hard. Alhamdulillah. Now you deserve a break. Let us have a short break and then we'll start again, inshallah. We are back from our break, brothers and sisters. Lesson number Adarsul Ishrun. Adarsul Ishrun. 20 lesson. Lesson number 20. Now the dialogue is between Layla and Salma. See, Dr. Sahib has mentioned you. Layla and Salma. See how they are written. Not with ta marbuta. We are going to study this later on. That the feminine names will come on this pattern also. With the alif maksura. Ya Salma, afi fasliki talibatun minasini wal yabani. I repeat again. Ya Salma, afi fasliki talibatun minasini wal yabani. Naam. Now it is the muannas, brother. Watch. That's why I say highlight those numbers, especially the ending of it, for you to understand. Naam. Fi faslina khamsu talibatin. Why it is khamsu, brother? Because the ma'dud is muannas. What is the reason? The ma'dud is muannas. So the others will become muzakkar. Khamsu talibatin. Make it 5 male students. Khamsatu tulabin. Make it female students. Khamsu talibatin. That is the difference we have to bear in mind. Minasini wa arba'u talibatin min al-yabani wa thamani talibatin min Indonesia. Now you have to remember one thing, brother. This noun, actually it is samanin. Okay? We are going to learn this in detail in book 3. The first lesson of book 3, we will learn this kind of noun. Okay? Okay. Look at this, brother. Madin. Qadin. This Wadin is the valley. Now why are this way? We are going to learn it. So right now we just bear in mind that when you are counting muzakkar, ma'dud, it will become samaniya 2. And when you are counting muannas, ma'dud, it will become samani. Are you with me? Samani. Okay? So there is a difference. For example, if I say salasu, arba'u, khamsu, there is a pattern. Sittu, sab'u, and then samani. The pattern changed. Again, tis'u, ashru. Are you with me? I go back again. Salasu, guessing that the ma'dud is muannas, arba'u, and then khamsu, sittu, sab'u, and then samani. We got to just memorize the spelling. Only in samani. Why it is like this, we will study later on. There is no need to go in detail now. But then again, tis'u and asharu. Ashru. Okay? Also you will have to watch some things, for example, asharatu. And then it's ashru. Okay, so these small things, you have to be careful. But in written Arabic, when you read newspaper and magazine, there are no vowel signs. So the person who is actually writing an article, he just skips the vowel signs. So, we don't know, but as a student, we should know it properly. Okay. So, Samani Talibatin, 8 students from Indonesia. Is it clear? Okay. At home, brothers and sisters, use your highlighters. And in identifying numbers, how they are ending. Okay. It is Khamsu. Okay. And it is Arba'u. And then the Ma'dud is Muannas. So it will give you a good idea, inshallah. Laila says, Fi faslina, in our class, Fi faslina. So what is Fi faslina, brother? Before also, now also, Fi faslina. How many words are there? 3, brother. What are they? Fi, harfshar, fasli, isam majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and na mudaf ilayh. You should be very clear this. No confusion should be now. Fi faslina, how many words? 3. Faslina is mudaf ilayh. And then fi fasli is jar majrur. Are you with me? So you will be very clear now. And I think we have worked very hard. There should not be any problem. Fi faslina, fi harf jar, fasli, ism majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. Jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. Na mudaf ilayhi. Na mudaf ilayhi. Sahi? If there is a mudaf ilayhi, sister Manas, then there has to be a mudaf. So mudaf is there, okay? Where is our mubtada? Thalathu or khamsu in that case. Let us do khamsu, okay? Khamsu. This is your mubtada. Wahuwa mudaf. And talibatin mudaf ilayhi. Minasini jar majrur. We don't want to go in more detail. Wa arba'u. What is arba'u? Ma'utufun ala khamsu. ठीक है? Are you with me? Wow, ataf came. Brother Abdul Samad. Ma'utufun ala khamsu. Wa huwa mudaf and talibatin mudaf ilayhi min al yabani. And wa thamani. What is thamani? Ma'utufun ala khamsu. Wa huwa mudaf and talibatin mudaf ilayhi. Very good. The same thing will be thalathu talibatin min al hindi wa sittu talibatin min al Philippini wa sab'u talibatin min al Kuwait. So it's very beautifully explained, brother. All the numbers are coming here. Okay? In the construction of these dialogues, Dr. Abdurrahim does wonders. And he explains us everything, inshallah. Salma. Kam ukhtan lakiya Layla. How many sisters do you have, Layla? What is the answer? Laki became li thalathu akhawatin. Akhawatin is muannas, so the adad became muzakkar. Thalathu akhawatin. Fine. Thalathu is your mubtada, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Then Salma says, Kam akhan laki. What is the answer? Li khamsatu. See now the ta marbuda came because the ma'dud is muzakkar. Khamsatu ikhwatin. Khamsatu ikhwatin. Fine. Salma says, lucky to you, you have, lucky to you or you have. So what is lucky? Jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. Jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. Where is our mubtada? Thalasu akhawatin. Wa mudahma. Wa khamsatu. What is khamsatu? Ma'tufun ala. I'm sure you are comfortable now. Means it is linked with thalasu. Ikhwatin mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brother. Layla. Naam. Again, I repeat the rule. If the ma'dud, which is always jama, Sahih, it is always Jama when we are counting. From 3 to 10. Only from 3 to 10. In this rule, remember we are only doing today, we are only doing today this much. So the ma'dud is always Jama. Okay. Now if the ma'dud is muzakkar, then the number becomes opposite, muannas. If the ma'dud is muannas, then the number becomes muzakkar.
But in this,
See, where,
ikhwatin is
no, akhawatin. Okay, here, look at this. Look at this. Ukhtun. Ukhtun. What is ukhtun? Muannas. It is muannas, see? What is the jama of ukhtun? Akhawatun. Okay. What is this? Akhun.
not that one. I'm talking about this one, Laila.
Okay, one second. Akhun. What is the jama? Ikhwatun. 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 But this is, even though it is ta marbuta, but it is muzakkar. It is muzakkar. Okay, it is muzakkar. So Laila says, Li thalathu akhawatin. Is it clear? Thalathu akhawatin. Clear? Now then again, when Salma asks her, Wakam akhan laki, she says, Li khamsatu ikhwatin. So what is ikhwatin? Muzakkar. What is ikhwatin? Muzakkar. Okay. And then Salma repeats that sentence. Okay. Lucky means you have, according to what Laila answered. Salma says, Lucky salasu akhwatin wa khamsatu ikhwatin. Is it clear now? Huh? This statement is just the repetition. See, again, that is again the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim. Just trying to repeat it for us to get used to it. They came together. They came together. Naam, Layla says Naam, that is correct. Now she's asking Salma, wa kam akhan wa ukhtan laki. Kam akhan wa ukhtan. How many brothers and sisters you have? Now Salma says, Li arba'atu ikhwatin wa arba'u akhwatin. See now, same numbers. Isn't it beautiful, brother? Same numbers with ma'dud different. Mudhakkar and muannas. So what is li? Sister Salma, jar marju. Two words. Shubu jumla khabar. Where is our mubtada? Arba'atu. Wa huwa mudaf. And then ikhwatin. What is ikhwatin, Salma? Mudaf ilayhi. And then came waw, ataf. Are you with me? And then what is arba'u? Ma'tufun ala arba'atu. And why arba'atu? Because now the ma'dud is muannas. Arba'u akhawatin. So akhawatin is muannas. Ikhwatin, even though there is a ta marbuta, it is muzakkar. It's a plural form because we are all doing plural. Now I didn't want to tell you, but I will also mention that sometimes you will see the plural looking like muannas. Okay? But in numbers, we will always go to the singular. And if the singular was muzakkar, the number will be accordingly. If the singular was muannas, the number will be accordingly. The plural form we have to use, but sometimes the plural may look like muannas. But then we got to go back to the singular to see, was it truly muannas or muzakkar? And then accordingly we will construct the sentence. When it comes, I will tell you, inshallah. Laila says, Li zamilatun. I want you to make a full stop there. Because if the sentences are simple, our understanding is better. Li zamilatun. What is the meaning of li zamilatun? How will you translate? Li zamilatun. I have a friend. Huh? I have a friend. Because it is indefinite. Now, tun means I have a female friend. Okay, but I have a friend. Here truly it means I have a colleague. Huh? I have a colleague. Okay, I have an associate, a feminine associate. Okay, full stop. Li, what is li? Jar majrur, shubu jumla khabar. Where is mubtada? Zamilatun. Huh? Make a full stop there. Okay, just for us to understand properly. Ismuha Khadijatu. So what is ismuha? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. But we want ismu mubtada, wa huwa mudaf, and ha mudaf ilayh. I want to make a simple sentence, okay? Khadijatu will be the khabar. Now, full stop. Laha, she has, jar majrur, shubu jumla. Laha, samaniyatu, mubtada, mudaf, mudaf. Samaniyatu ikhwatin. Are you with me? Samaniyatu ikhwatin. See, samaniyatu muannas. Why? The ma'dud is muzakkar. Ikhwatun, ikhwatin. Samaniyatu ikhwatin. Okay? Wa samani. See here, I told you, this is the word which we have to be careful about spelling. Samaniyatu. And then, if the ma'dud is muannas, akhawatin, then it became samani. Got the idea? Samani. It became samani. Inshallah. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, samaniyatu was mubtada, and then samani was ma'tufun ala samaniyatu. Very good. Okay. Brother, everybody should participate. Huh? Everybody should say loudly. Ready? Ikra waqtu. Tamarinu. Ready? Salasu talibatin. Arba'u talibatin. Khamsu talibatin. Sittu talibatin. Sab'u talibatin. Thamani talibatin. Tis'u talibatin. Ashru talibatin. See, look at ashru. There is a sukoon on. Watch for it, okay? Highlight it if you can. Okay, fine. Now, brothers and sisters, all the knowledge of our plurals so far that we have learned will be put to use. Huh? Okay. Gorafatun. What is the plural of gorafatun? Gorafun. What is it? Gorafun. Gorafun. Okay? You know, when you write, do your homework, if you can understand. If it is a plural, write down singular to understand. Okay? I will tell you to write down. Fine. Ikra waqtu. Fi baytina. How many words are there? Three. Brother, if you say two, then I feel sad. Then I feel sad. Fi baytina, fi harf jar, bayti ism majrur wa huwa mudaf, and na mudaf ilayh. In our house, fine. Fi bayti jar majrur shubu jumla khabar. Fi baytina, where is our mubtada? Salasu. What is it? Salasu. Why salasu, brother? MashaAllah, excellent, brother Abdul Samad. Gorafin is plural, but we don't know Gorafin, so we go to the original. What is Gorfatun? So it is muannas. So in this case, the adad became muzakkar. Huh? So Gorafin, write down Gorfatun for your practice, you know. Write down Gorfatun. Huh? Fil jamiyati. Now this is easy. Jar majrur shubu jumla khabar. Ashru hafilatin. See, ashru hafilatin. What is the singular of hafilatun? Hafilatun. Hafilatun. So it's a muannas. Okay. Fi hadhil madrasati. Fi hadhil madrasati. Okay, brother, what is fi? Harsha. Hadhi ism majrur. Jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. Okay, brother, and what is this al madrasati? Badal. Mashallah, mashallah. Inshallah, now we are understanding badal very well. Okay. Samani mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf and mudarrisatin, female teachers. There are 8 female teachers in this school. Okay. Okay, brother, here comes our favorite. We want to make this as our favorite. What is that? Okay, one second. Yes, yeah, mashallah. Abbasun. Okay, what is Abbasun? Has to be moved to that. Leave it aside. And circle the lahu sab'u banatin. Lahu sab'u banatin. Brother. So what is lahu? Jar majrur, shibu jumla khabar. Where is mubtada? Sab'u. Why it is sab'u, not sab'atu? Because the ma'dud is muannas. Bintun banatun. So sab'u banatin. So banatin is your mudafili. So we got our lahu khabar, sab'u mubtada. This is a sentence. Circle it. And this is coming as a khabar for Abbas. You got the idea? So if Abbas is mubtada, where is the khabar? Jumla ismiya. Where is the khabar? Jumla ismiya. But before we say Jumla ismiya is khabar, we have to analyze lahu and then sab'u banatin. We analyze it and then we say this Jumla is a khabar for Abbas. Got the idea? Fi baytina. Fi baytina. How many words, brother? 3 words. So you have fi bayti, jar majrur, shubu jumla khabar, na mudaf ilayhi. Okay. Tis'u dajajatin. Fi baytina tis'u dajajatin. Fi bayti, jar majrur, shubu jumla khabar, na mudaf ilayhi, tis'u mubtada wa huwa mudaf dajajatin mudaf ilayhi. Fine, brother. Fil jamiyati jar majrur shibu jumla khabar khamsu kulliyatin. There are 5 faculties. Mubtada, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. See, alhamdulillah, brother and sister, it gives me immense pleasure that our hard work of understanding mubtada khabar makes things easy for you. And wait till we go to book 2. Inshallah, you are going to love it and you are going to enjoy it. Fil mustashfa. Fil mustashfa. What is fil mustashfa, brother? Jar majur shubu jumla khabar. Okay. Where is our mubtada? Ashru. وهو مضاف and مضاف إليه طبيبات وأربع معطوف على عشر ممرضات. But it should be the other way around. There cannot be more doctors than nurses. The nurses are more than doctors in the hospital. Are you with me? In Canada, we have more nurses than doctors in the hospital. Anywhere, I guess. Yes. Ashru, tabibatin, wa arba'u mumarridatin. Okay, fine. Okay, again our favorite. When I say our favorite, what do I mean? Jumla ismiya is coming as a khabar. So I again telling you a note. Khalidun mubtada. Leave it aside. So minus, what is the next jumla? Lahu. What is lahu? शुमला जब खबर माशाअल्लाह माशा yes okay now mashallah so whole of this jumla is coming as a khabar for Khalid mashallah excellent sister Manas zadikillahi ilman ya ukhtana ya ukhtana oh sister may Allah bless you with more ilm and all of us inshallah yes yeah. Abna'in, salasatu abna'in. What is the translation?
No, what's the, it's wrong, the sentence.
But abna'in is mudaf ilayhi. And when the numbers are there, the mudaf ilayhi is always plural. And that is, abna'in is plural. It is ma'dud. It is called ma'dud, things which is being counted. And if the thing which is being counted is, of course, jama, okay, it is mudaf ilayhi. But if it is muzakkar, then the number will become muannas. Okay? So, can you see thalasatu? That is the number. And it is muannas. We added ta marbuta there. And then abna in, mudaf ilayhi. Please remember, the numbers between 3 and 10 have the construction of mudaf ilayhi. Okay. Now, brother and sister, li, I have. Jar majur shibu jumla khabar. What do I have? I have khamsatu ikhwatin. See, khamsatu, 5 brothers. Then that is, khamsatu is your mubtada. Wa sittu akhawatin. And I got 6 sisters. So not sittatu, but sittu. And sittu is mawtufun ala khamsatu. Got the idea? If we have to analyze it. Okay. Fi hadhal kitabi. Fi hadhal kitabi. What is fi? Hadha jar majrur. What is kitabi? Badal. Badal. Huh? Fi harchar. Haza ism majrur. Jar majrur, shubu jumla khabar. And what is al-kitabi? Badal. Huh? Okay, fine. Darsun, singular. Duru, sin. So it became, dars is muzakkar. Darsun is muzakkar. So it became asharatu durusin. What is the meaning of this sentence? In this book there are 10 lessons. 10 lessons. Very good. Now it is lana. What is the meaning of lana? We have. How many? What is the meaning? We will say we have. What do you have? Arba'atu amamin. I've got 4 uncles. Wa khamsu ammatin. And I've got 5 aunts. Brothers, fathers, brother and sisters. Is it clear? Sister Arifa? Inshallah, it is very clear. Okay. Fi baladi, in my country. How many words, brother? 3. Fi baladi, fi harchar, baladi, ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, ya mutakallam, mudaf ilayhi. Fi baladi, khamsu jamiatin. There are 5 universities. Okay. Khamsu, mubtada, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Okay, brothers and sisters. And then we have fi hadha darsi. Again, fi hadha jar majrur shubu jumla khabar dars badal. Fi hadha darsi thamani. Thamani mubtada mudaf and then kalimatin. Okay, kalimatin, new words. There are 8 words. And then what is jadida? Naat. Tin. Jadida, tin. Kalimatin, jadidatin. But the kalimatin is a plural and jadidatin is a singular. Why? Kullu jama muannas. This is our rule. Very good, brother. In the hind, zarf, shibu jumla khabar, ya mutakalam, mudaf ilayhi, salasu mubtada wa huwa mudaf, and then majallatin. Why majallatin? It's a muannas. Majallatun, majallatun, majallatin. Okay, brothers. Is it clear? I hope. Our speed was little fast. Sister Nasreen, inshallah it is clear. So at home tonight, in the evening, you will just revise that if the ma'dud is muzakkar, then adad is muannas. If the ma'dud is muannas, the adad is muzakkar. So just think, inshallah, and do it. And if you will write it, brother, these are all ikra waqtu. You got to do a lot of writing tonight. Inshallah. You have to burn midnight oil tonight. Okay. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyati musta'milan al-adad al-mazkura bayna kausaini. Bayna kausaini. Okay. So what is in the bracket? Now you will try to do it. Okay, we'll see if we can finish the lesson, brother. Sister Salma, kam akhan laka. Kam akhan laka, or I can say to you, kam akhan laki. Li. No, first you have to bring the number. So number? No. Even if you have two brothers, you got to say, I've got 6 brothers. Whatever is in the bracket. Li sittatu ikhwatin. Akhun is ikhwatin. Li sittatu ikhwatin. There's a lot of writing to be done, brothers and sisters. But I hope you will do it. This is a jihad, This is a big jihad for us. Okay? Fine. Sister Hafsa, next one is yours. Kam ukhtan laki. Khamsu akhawatin. So now you got to memorize the plurals also. Li khamsu akhawatin. Okay. Sister Abir, kam bakratan fil haqli. How many cows are in the field? You can say fihi. Ashru bakaratin. Ashru bakaratin. Okay, see bakaratun is muannas, so ashru. We have to use ashru. Okay, sister. No, fihi. No, if you want to say fil haqli also. Fil, no, not ha. Fihi. Because haql is muzakkar. Or you can say fil haqli, you can say that, but fihi is also correct. Sister Naima, number 4, kam talibatan jadidatan fil fasli. Now this is a really nice question. What will you say? Fihi, how many? Talibatan. So what will you say? Tesa'u talibatin. And then what will you say about the nath? Nai. Jududin. Why? It is akil. Are you with me? It is akil. You will say jududin. Fihi tesa'u talibatin jududin. Okay? Sister Fatima, kam tabibatan fi mustashfal viladati. How many female doctors are in the maternity hospital? You can say fi mustashfal viladati samani tabibatin. Very good. Sister Sumayya. Kam hafilatan fil jamia. Translate, sister. Kam hafilatan fil jamia. Fil jamiati. What is the translation? How many buses in the university? What will you say? No, either you say fil jamiati or you will say fiha. Both will be correct. Fil jamiati. No, hafilat. Hafilatun. What will be the plural of hafilatun? Hafilatun. So what will you say, sister? Sittu. Why sittu? Because the adad is, madud is muannas. Sittu hafilatin. Is it clear? Brother Muhammad, is it clear? Sister Salma? It makes sense? See, hafila is muannas. So you will say sittu. Inshallah, tonight when you write down in the evening at home, it should make it very clear. Okay, brother. Next one is, sister, whose turn is it now? Sumaya, Sister Arifa. Sister Arifa, Kam ibnan laki li arba'atu abna'in. MashaAllah, correct. Sister Nasreen, Kam bintan laki li sab'u banatin. Sab'u banatin. Okay. Sister Manas, Kam jamiatan. See, can you see? We are using now tamiz, and it is all mansub. Kam jamiatan. No vowel signs. But you can figure out. Kam jamiatan fi baladika or fi baladiki. What will you say? Fi baladi. What will you say? Salasu jamiatin. MashaAllah. Jamiatin is muannas, so it became salasu. Nusrat, Kam kitaban indaki indi samaniyatu kutubin. Indi samaniyatu kutubin. Are you clear, inshallah? Very honest, brother. The questions are easy. The only thing confusing in our mind, because this is the new concept, is that we have to remember adad ma'dud, adad ma'dud. Adad and ma'dud. Okay? They are mudaf ilayhi. If the ma'dud is mudhakkar, adad becomes muannas. If the ma'dud is muannas, adad becomes mudhakkar. That is what we have to keep it in mind. Okay, brothers and sisters, we still have time. We'll inshallah try to do Ikra. But brother, I would rather say Ikra waktub. Read and write. Okay? Now, in this, the numbers are given. You have to change those numbers into writing. Okay, Brother Hassan? Brother Farooq, first is your sentence. Li, what is 4? Arba'atu. Why arba'atu and not arabu? Because ikhwatin. Ikhwatin is there, so I have to say arba'atu. Ikhwatin wa salasu akhawatin. Are you with me? Now I tell you something, brothers and sisters. These lessons are the most beautiful lessons. The way Dr. Saib has designed this is marvelous. You won't find this kind of a dars or this kind of exercise anywhere. And truly speaking, if you put your effort and write it, you will, inshallah, have a good hold on it, inshallah. So do make an effort to write. Hafsa? Inshallah. Sister Salma? Harifa, everybody, you should all write it. Sumayya, you have to write it. By writing, you will become strong and you will master it, inshallah. Inshallah. Okay. Brother, okay, this is our favorite sentence, Okay. What is it, Brother Hassan? Muhammadun. Why will you say Muhammadu, brother? Why do you want to take away one tanween? Huh? Shall I say, are you too hungry? That you ate away one tanween? No, Muhammadun. Okay. What will be next one? Lahu. Lahu. Abna'in. In. Tanween. An. Abna'in. Wa. Samani. MashaAllah. Leave Samani Bana. MashaAllah. Excellent. Brother Abdul Samad. In the Kutubin. Yes. Wa Saba'u Majallatin. Majallatin. So plurals are given. You just have to match the proper number. Translate, brother, Abdul Samad.
I have, for me, or I have 10 books.
Yeah.
And
And seven magazines. Brother, Indi means I have. Or with me, you can say. Fine. Brother Said, Fil Mustashfa, Fil Mustashfa, Tesa'u, Tabibatin, Wa, Sittu, Mumaridatin. So, in this case, the Madud is Muannas, so number has to be Muzakkar. Sahi? Okay, inshallah. Brother, how many shirts do you have?
عندي أربعة قميصان.
Kumsanin. No, again, write down kumsanin. I mean, the singular is kamisun. So plural is kumsanin. Fine. So Sister Salma. Li hadhihi sayyara ti mashallah mashallah. Because it is badal. The hadhihi is a majrur because of li. Li hadhihi sayyarati. Because Bab is Muzakkar. Arba'atu Abwabin. What is the meaning of it?
The car has four.
This car.
This car has 4 doors.
Yes. This car has 4 doors. Sister Hafsa. Fi. Khamsatu hurufin. In this word, there are 5 letters. Abir, Madrasatina, Madrasatina, in our school, Madrasatina, Samani, because it is Muhannas. Samani, Mudarrisat. Samani Mudarrisatin. So Mudarrisatin is Muannas, so the number became Samani. Got the idea? Inshallah. Sister Naima. Fi Baitina. In our house. You seem to have a party there. Fi Baitina. Asharatu Rijalin. Asharatu Rijalin wa Ashru Nisa'in. See, what a beautiful sentence. We can figure out easily. Fi Baitina Asharatu Rijalin wa Ashru Nisa'in. So it gives you an exact idea whether to use Mudhakkar and where to use Muannas. Very good, brother. Now comes our Jumla Fi'liya. Zahaba Abi. Where is the fi'l? Zahaba. Where is the fa'il? Abu. Wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Okay. Zahaba Abi ila Riyadh. Now comes Qabla. That is zarf. We must have now mudaf ilayh. Okay. So what is 3 days? Yawm is mudhakkar. So ayyamin. Okay, what will you say? Thalathatu ayyamin. But because qabla has come, you will say salasati ayyamin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Qabla look at it, brother, carefully. Qabla. What is qabla? Zarf. And then what is salasati? Mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ayyamin mudaf ilayhi. Clear? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, brother. Same thing. Uktub. Write, brother, the numbers from 3 to 10 and make them the kalimat ma'dud, the thing counted. Okay. Sayaratun. Can we do it quickly? Oh, I think we will try to do quickly. Okay. What will you say? Read it. Salasu sayaratin, arba'u sayaratin, khamsu sayaratin, sittu sayaratin, sab'u sayaratin, samani sayaratin, tis'u sayaratin, ashru sayaratin. Okay, brother? Salasu akhawatin, arba'u akhawatin, khamsu akhawatin, sittu akhawatin, sab'u akhawatin, thamani akhawatin, tis'u akhawatin, ashru akhawatin, thalathu talibatin, arba'u talibatin, khamsu talibatin, sittu talibatin, sab'u talibatin, thamani talibatin, tis'u talibatin, ashru talibatin. Are you with me, brother? You should be saying louder than me. You are relaxed and sitting and you are not saying loudly. You should say loudly. Scream, brother. It will make you strong. Huh? Majallatun, okay? Thalathu majallatin. Arba'u majallatin. Khamsu majallatin. Sittu majallatin. Sab'u majallatin. Thamani majallatin. Tis'u majallatin. Ashru majallatin. Okay, brother. Thalasu banatin. Arba'u banatin. Khamsu banatin. Sittu banatin. Sab'u banatin. Thamani banatin. Tis'u banatin. Ashru banatin. Okay. Thalasu sa'atin. Arba'u sa'atin. Khamsu sa'atin. Sittu sa'atin. Sab'u sa'atin. Thamani sa'atin. Tis'u sa'atin. Ashru sa'atin. MashaAllah. You got the idea? Now quickly, we still have 2 minutes. Okay, brother, page number 108. Al-Kalimatul Jadidatu. We skipped that. Al-Thamanu, the price. Nisfun, half. Okay. Al-Riyalu, Jama, Riyalatun. Al-Hafilatu, Jama, Hafilatun. As-Su'alu, Jama, As'ilatun. Got the idea, brother? Ji? Huh? TTC. Bus. Okay, brothers? Al-baladu biladun. Jama. Urubba, Europe. Faransa, mukhtalifatun. Different. Those who know Urdu, they know mukhtalifatun easily. Okay. Al-yawmu, jama. Ayyamun. Al-kirshu, jama. Kurushan. Rakibun, jama. Rukkabun. Kadimun, kudama. Jaibun, juyubun. Jaibun, juyubun. Almania, Germany. Yugoslavia, and Malaysia. Okay, brothers and sisters? It's easy. Please try to repeat it and revise it. Page 113. Page 113. Al-Kalimatul Jadidatu. Al-Majallatu, magazine. Majallatun, magazines. Okay. Al-Harfu, one particle, the particle. Jama, hurufun. Hurufun, very good. Indonesia, Indonesia. Al-Kalimatu, word. What is the Jama? Kalimatun. Kalimatun. Alhamdulillah, brothers. We are on time. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana la tu'akhidhna in nasina aw akhtana. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان